Hello there everyone. In this video, I'm going to be doing the unboxing and initial checkout of a Bell Equipment Sonecor, which is a brand I pretty much know nothing about. Call waiting ID box. And also, apologies if I seem a little bit off in this video, because I'm kind of sick currently. So, this is one of the very few Mercari orders that I've ever had come in a bag, which is, well, I'm hoping that it didn't get crushed, because as I saw in the listing, this came with the original box. It seems like they packaged it quite well, which is nice. Alright, here we go. This box looks pretty nice. So this is the Bell Equipment Sonecor BE-50CWR. It is a little bit crushed on this end, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what's in here. It's a weird packaging design, I have to say. Gosh, how am I supposed to get this open without damaging the box? Oh, here we go. I can't believe I didn't notice this. Okay. Alright, so it appears to come with everything, including the manual. So that's nice. And there's some foam packaging in there. This has kind of a musty smell, unfortunately. Here's the adapter. It's got a pretty standard voltage and current. There's some more of the styrofoam on there. Alright, I'll go ahead and plug this in. And then we'll take a look at the box itself. So it appears that it may have been yellowed slightly. but it doesn't look too bad. And we've got a screw for the battery compartment. I just want to open this up and make sure there's no corrosion. Oops, almost dropped it. And it looks kind of scratched up in there. That could be some signs of corrosion, I'm not sure. But either way, it's not really damaged, it appears. And it takes regular AA's. The compartment cover itself may be slightly yellowed. Felt kind of brittle, but whatever. Got some tiny print here on the back. Okay, so let's plug this in. Usually, for some reason, a lot of these kinds of devices use the delete button as the select button. I'm not sure what this is for. Something to do with long distance. Alright. You have to manually set the clock. And it is 2:50 p.m. The buttons seem to work okay. Right, so I guess that means there's no line plugged in. So here's the testing phone line. And there we go. Now let's connect a telephone to this box. So right here is an AT&T 1818. And while this does have caller ID, all it does with it is announce the number once if it's calling in, and it does not do that with call waiting ID. So let's just check if this works first. And it does. So first I'll do ring back, so we can see if this gets regular caller ID too.
767. Please enter.
And it does.
Unknown caller.
Interestingly, this thing also has a flash button,
7. Please enter.
which
Reporting
works.
an error. Please check the number and try your call again.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now let's see if it... Yes, it does. It blinks the light when there's a new call. And oddly enough, it doesn't seem to pay attention to the fact that the call was answered. It still logs it as new. Huh. Actually, it looks like it is still flashing. That's kind of weird. I guess you have to just go to the end of the list. No, it's still flashing. There, I guess you just have to exit the list. Okay, now let's call up the test line again, and I'll call in on a call waiting, which I am going to have to block my caller ID for.
The number you have reached, 605
we can test out if call waiting ID works at all on this one.
76 is not in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again. Thank you.
Yep, it does.
The number you...
Testing 1, 2, 3, and it works.
And try your call again. Thank you.
Alright, great. So, once again, we have a new call. And there we go. So it seems to work pretty well. This is going to be useful, because my main reason for buying a caller ID box is so I can use non-caller ID phones without having to worry about if someone calls in on the call waiting, not knowing who is calling. There have been times before when I was using a non-caller ID phone and received a call waiting, and I was expecting it to be, I think in that case, my mother, but it turned out to be a telemarketer. So this is going to be useful, because even though I don't need a regular Type 1 caller ID box, since I have so many other phones that when they're all ringing, you can see it on various displays, and even talking caller ID, like this phone has even. For call waiting, I have to have a box like this hooked up to the phone that I'm using if I want to have call waiting ID. So there we go. That was the initial checkout of the Bell Equipment Sonecor BE-50CWR call waiting ID box. Thank you for watching.